All right, guys, so we're in Austin, Texas today. Brutally Honest is doing a barrel pick tomorrow at still Austin. So we come by MB Liquor. I've been chatting with him a little bit, and come to find out, Gus, Texas whiskey enthusiast on YouTube and Instagram, this is his home store. So I'm asking him to just show us through the store. We've already gone in and tried a few of the barrel picks. We actually participated in one of the barrel picks that they're doing with Old Cypress. But I think Gus knows a lot more about what they've got going on here bourbon-wise, so I'm going to let him show you guys what we've got going on. Tell us a little bit about your history with them.
Yeah, man, so MB Liquor is the premier spot here in Austin. This is a spot that I come to all the time here. Most of the single barrel picks that I do happen right here at MB Liquor, and we've really changed this to be a community-based store.
Really cool.
So not just sort of like a main crew, right? But we invite a lot of people who shop at this store to come in and participate in some of those single barrel picks as well, right? When
Really
we
fun.
have the opportunity.
Yeah.
Who better to pick what
the
you're gonna
people buying
buy?
it.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So this has definitely changed into one of the better spots to come into. So when you're in Austin, Texas, MB Liquor is a definite must stop. Lots of single barrel picks, lots of tequilas, mezcals.
Tons of tequila.
Yeah, tons of tequilas, and just great shelfers as far as bourbon goes as well.
No doubt.
Let's
go in and check them
I think
out.
we go and check this out, man, and see for yourself.
Cool.
Yeah, so as soon as you step in, just greeted with
Tons of barrel picks, huh?
all of this bourbon right down here, man.
So are these barrel picks?
These ones are not barrel
Okay.
picks. These are just some stuff that he likes to keep up front.
got you.
You know, some K. Luke's, some of the harder stuff to find, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Hearst
got copper and
Knoll
calves
here,
there.
man, $55.99. Just
For sure.
really good prices. And then as you move down, this section turns into all of the store picks here.
Oh, wow, okay.
So
So that Kentucky Nectar is a pick that they did?
that one's not a pick. That
Okay.
one's not a pick. Majority from like here over
Okay.
are all the picks.
So we
like,
tried the Old Forester. I really liked it.
yeah, it's a good Old Forester. It's a
I
really
saw
good
this
Old
randomly
Forester.
sitting here, and I'm torn to whether I'm going to take that home with me or not. But these triple mash ryes from them are just fantastic.
Really
man.
good, right? The Pursuit Double Oaked Rye is a store pick that we did here. It's
Okay.
Girl Scout mint chocolate cookie.
Okay.
That's one of my
Pursuits,
better
man, they
picks
just
here.
jam up with it. I love everything that they're doing. I definitely love their double oak stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had this Blade and Bow 12 year. Have you had that
I
yet?
have not had that one yet either. I have not.
Be interested in trying it. I mean, it's a little bit more proof than the standard Blade and Bow. You know, the Blade and Bow 30 was something I wasn't really a huge fan of. I felt like it was thin and just way over oaked, especially for the price of it.
Yeah, definitely. The OKI, this is a 13-year rye
Okay.
that we picked here, and this has been one of the favorites that we've done here. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Cool
He probably has it open. So one of the cool things about this place is try before you buy,
Love it.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
right? So
Yeah.
especially, you know, when you get something that's $139.99,
For sure.
that could pause a lot of people in their tracks,
Absolutely,
right? Like,
yeah.
That's on the
Yeah,
price
40, 50
side.
bucks, I'll probably just grab it, right?
Right?
But yeah, you get
Yeah.
to 100 bucks or more, and I'm like, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's persuaded a lot more people to buy
absolutely.
when you get to try.
100%.
So,
Hey,
definitely
you know,
one
I
of the
tell
cool
a lot of
things
the
here.
guys that the stores that I work with is, you know, when people come in, get behind the counter over there and pour something for them, because a lot of people be like, man, I am not a rye guy, and you pour them that, and you're like, okay, I want that. What is it? And you're like, it's a rye. You know,
Yeah,
like,
right.
So you can change a lot of people's mind. RY3 is one that we were struggling with at Rome Liquor.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic, and it's Madeira. So it's like rye and Madeira, and people are like, no,
Yeah.
just try it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I like to think you aren't a rye person until you are.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly right.
Because once you find the right rye, man, it's hard to come back from that path. I
It
tend
is.
to lean more towards rye than anything else.
I did too. I want a high rye bourbon or a rye whiskey.
Yeah.
They're just more complex. And
Yes.
if it's rye and it's got some malted barley in there, those two things, just so much better than a ton of corn in a bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Like the corn is decent in a bourbon. It adds the sweetness, but it gives it no depth and no body and
Yes.
no real character.
This adds the layers.
Yes.
Rye, you get the layers, right? You
Yeah.
get the sweet, the dark, the flavor, the
sure.
complexity, right?
Yeah.
The nose can be way more enhanced on a rye than
Agreed.
bourbons. So, man, after you go bourbon, it's really tough to, or after you go rye, I mean,
Yeah.
it's really tough to not just stay on rye. So,
So the Dream Spirits is a pick that y'all did as well?
the Dream Spirits is a pick that we did here also, yeah. This one is really good. This one is just like the cordial cherry.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is a fantastic profile. It's an 11-year Booker's, And
Nice.
it's what Booker's wants to be when it grows up. Like that
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
that
it.
one. That one's really good. We did an Onyx and Amber pick. It's not here anymore, but it was an American light whiskey.
Okay. Is this one a bourbon, the 12-year?
This one here is a bourbon. Yes.
Okay.
This one here is a
I
bourbon.
really love everything that Ben and them are doing, man.
Yep. Yep. We
Old
did
Dominic-
Old Dominic Weeder.
They're so good,
This
man.
this one's been the most popular Old Dominic one that we've done here by far. We got this, I believe, was the third single barrel pick that
That they ever
Lasso
did?
18 ever did. Yeah, and this one is a strawberry funnel cake.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, this
yeah.
is
It's super sweet,
Right, you
super
tried this
oily.
earlier.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
really good.
strawberry funnel cake profile on that one.
But there
all
again,
day.
I agree. It's desserty, so like I
Yes.
feel like you've got to be ready for a dessert type sip when you take it.
Yeah,
But
right. Not every day. You're not gonna go to that. After a long, hard day work, it's gonna be your pour before bed or something
Yeah,
like that.
agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
And then we have some over here. This is the newest one that just came in. This is
Okay,
Old
that's
Zach.
what you were telling me about. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a 8-year wild turkey, double oaked, finished in buff turkey barrels, and this is Central Texas Barrel Club, the club that I run right here.
Okay.
In Austin, San Antonio, just Central Texas in general, right? Central
Right on.
Texas Barrel Club. And
And you were
Man,
saying he
that-
might have that open, huh?
he's got that open behind the counter there. Yeah, this is all we
sure.
have left.
Can we try the Old Zach?
Yeah, let's try it out, man.
Cool,
Let's
let's
try
do
it
it.
out. Let's go up here. Let's try this one out here. Yeah, this barrel yielded about 135 bottles,
Okay.
and that's all that's left right here.
And it was a double barrel, a double oak.
Yep, and
So-
it just came in.
Did you ask
like 3
Josh and
days
them
ago.
if they did they completely fill barrels when they did it? Like it lost that much, or did they not have enough distillate
I
to fill
did
barrel?
not. I did not ask that.
I'd love to know. Like it's kind of odd when you do a double barrel like that for it to lose that much. But if Josh and them are aging it back there in those connexes behind the building, like it gets super hot out there, right? So
Yeah.
it's definitely dark on the nose. I don't really like to try to know something out of a plastic cup, right? But I didn't even bring my glass with me, so
Oh yeah,
my fault.
definitely dark on that.
This man travels around with a glass in his back pocket. And
He
it looks
does,
like a
right?
wine glass. Like you have to hold your pinky out.
That's
when
a
you drink out of
fancy
that
sipping one right
one.
there. Yeah.
For sure.
That's a suit and tie Glen right there.
That's 100% my jam. It's not ethanol in your face.
No.
It's dark, syrupy. Like you're gonna need to try that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. 116 proof, and it drinks well under that, I'd say. Too.
It does. I'd say it drinks 107.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very impacted by the oak, but there's a lot of like tart fruit. I'd say like tart cherry. There's a lot of complexity to that, a lot of depth. My goodness gracious, that's good. How much are those?
right. 109. 109 for these. Yeah, and like
Adam, I
you can
told
see,
you.
man,
I wasn't gonna buy anything today, didn't I?
and we
I
got
lied.
two tater stickers. So we got a Cigar Lounge one right here with a buffalo and a turkey in a picture frame. Everyone does a buff turkey. They do like a buff turkey.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I wanted something different. I wanted to try something else,
Gotcha.
So I got a little buffalo and a turkey in a
Right on.
picture frame there. And then we got a Star Wars one here.
Y'all Star Wars
Just a little
nerds.
dueling buffalo
Between
and
the
turkey.
turkey. Yeah?
Yeah, did a little light side,
Dude,
dark
I'm
side,
serious. That's
know?
really good. Like I'd tell you straight up on camera and edit it out if I had to if it wasn't good. But that's really good. That's
Thank
really
you,
good.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Have you had this new 13th Colony Symphony? I bought it. I haven't gotten it yet, but I haven't tried that.
I have not tried that. I have not tried that one.
I know Brad Hughes said that he thought it was, I don't know if he said, I didn't watch the video, but it said something on his clip about Whiskey of the Year contender, so I'm thinking that he really
Really?
liked it. He and I talked, and he said he really liked it, but we didn't get into tasting notes or anything.
Gotcha.
So I'm wanting to drink it just so I can say that it's garbage and that he's wrong. But last year we battled over the Jim Beam
Yeah.
Legacy. Is it Legend? What is it? Legacy? What is it? Jim Beam coming in the wooden box. Oh my God, I just lost it. It was their higher end release last year. Anyway, I think it's a Legacy, Jim Beam Legacy Batch 2. And I just wasn't really about it. It was just okay. And I even told Fred no. I was like, it was just okay.
See, I didn't get to try it, so
And
I don't know.
I tried it 3 more times, and maybe on the 3rd or 4th time, I realized it's pretty dang good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty dang good. So.
Sometimes, though,
Yeah.
right?
It wasn't
Sometimes
better
you just
than
gotta
Booker's
let it-
24, but it was much better than a lot of things that I said it wasn't better than. So it was really good. So Brad won that battle with me. But
So this one you want to get back at him on?
yeah, I got to say that he's wrong, right? So we'll see. Well, let's go over there and look through some of their stuff on the shelf. I saw they've got a ton of good stuff. Several different Bookers up here, man. Got the Booker's 2503, which I really liked. That was there that night. We had that dinner with Fred that was the only Bookers that I tried last year that I really liked. This year, man, the 2601. I got the milkshake, the 2602. I haven't opened it, but the Little Book batch 10. Oh dear God, that thing is fantastic.
Is it really?
Yes, it's fantastic.
I saw it a couple times. I did a week-long bourbon hunting trip. Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee,
Nice.
and back here in Texas. I believe I saw it, but I did not grab it.
If
yet.
you do see it, in my opinion, at $160 is SRP on it. In my opinion, it's worth that. No whiskey may be worth that to some people, and I get it, right? Do you know anything about this Willet collaboration? We were looking at that.
This is
earlier.
the Wolf.
Yeah, the Wolves and
The
Willet.
Wolves. I've never tried this, man. So
$285. I mean, apparently Willet allowed them to use their logo on it, so.
I'll be honest. Willet is the one for me that it kind of dances.
Well, it does,
you know,
because
it's a little
there's so
hit and
much
miss.
going on there, right? Like, was it sourced? Was it their distillate? Was it a blend of the two? Where was it sourced from? When was it sourced? Like, there's not a lot of clarity.
Yeah, and they're typically, right, the higher age stuff too, the purple tops, they can be expensive.
Very
expensive,
yeah.
right? So it's one of those ones, you know, $400, $500, $600, you know, it really has to drive home. And I've had 2 or 3 that really missed.
Yeah.
And I was kind of done with Willet. But then
Especially at that price, you can't miss,
Yes.
right? You can be just okay and meh at that price,
Yeah.
but don't miss.
Don't miss, yeah. Then I had one that I was like, okay, I'm back on Willet again, though, right?
Gotcha.
So, you know, I tend not to really venture into too much Willet.
Well, I've got to ask you, you're a Texas boy. Are you a Garrison Brothers fan?
Ooh.
I'll cut it if you're not, don't worry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
So I've had a couple, 2 to 3, that I thought, man, that's really good.
Yes.
And I don't know if those came out of full-size barrels or not. I'm assuming they did. I'm thinking with some of the smaller barrel stuff in this Texas climate, it's just not conducive.
Yeah, so some of these Garrison Brothers, it's just not my wheelhouse. Too leathery, too oaky, like too much tannic going
That's
on
right.
with them, right?
Yeah.
Too strong. But then there's some of them, like the Ladybird.
Okay.
I do enjoy the Ladybird.
Okay.
But even then, like, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Right? It's
yeah.
kind of pricey. So I think a lot of people will also kind of tell you it's not always just the juice about them, but like they're expensive. Like they ask a lot of money for some of their stuff.
And you know, for a smaller distillery like that, I'll step in, even though I'm not a sold out huge fan of Garrison. I haven't had a lot that I loved yet. I do respect their price point relative to what they're putting out, because I'm a Detling fan and because I see what Detling and them do and the quality of whiskey they put out. I'm a fan of Detling. A lot of people aren't, but I'm okay with the pricing that Detling charges, and not a lot of people are. But I see that they're a small operation. They're putting out small quantities. They got to generate revenue to grow to get to the point where they can drive prices down. So I can get that. I see that with Garrison, but
See, one of my things with them, and this might be me, but it's a weird qualm I have with them, right? Like, when you drive to their distillery for one of the releases, it costs more money at the distillery than when they send that bottle to, like, say, Specs.
Yep.
That bottle's now cheaper at Specs.
a lot of people do that. I don't know if you noticed that when you were in Memphis, but if you go to Old Dominic and buy a bottle, it's more expensive at Old Dominic than it is at the liquor store right down the road. And Old Dominic told me that they did that either out of respect or they had to by law, one way or the other. They couldn't compete. They couldn't be a competitor with that liquor store that was carrying their product, or they didn't want to be a competitor. In other words, we want you to go to that liquor store and buy the product.
Gotcha.
So we're going to be a little higher.
Gotcha.
And Detling does that a lot too. His website's going to be, $20 higher than what it'll be like here in the store, because he wants you to come to MD Liquor and buy that bottle.
Right. That makes sense. And I will say, too, aside from the price point, right? Like, it's more than just going and buying the bottle. You run into a lot of community people. It ends up being big bottle shares. People bring a lot of their own stuff and you just hang out.
Right.
So, it's more the vibe. It's more the vibe, right?
gotcha,
So
yeah.
it's definitely a lot of fun. And high out there where Garrison is, it's beautiful.
Is it really?
It's absolutely beautiful. They do a really good job up there. They're so nice. They're out there greeting you. They're giving you samplings of the bottle that you're going in and about to purchase. They got breakfast out there. it's a really cool vibe and experience for sure.
like it.
So
I like
that
it.
in and
We
of
thought
its own,
about-
you know, is probably worth the $20 extra, you know, purchasing that bottle,
see,
right?
man.
So he's got crazy prices like on the Peerless Rise here.
Oh, my goodness
One for
gracious.
$39.99 or two for $69.99.
And that's just on this regular rye, not the double oak, right? The double oak's $129.
correct.
And then the toasted, is that the toast? No, that's just straight whiskey. This one, small batch here. Man, yeah, he's really cheap on those, right?
Yeah, I got a buddy who he's probably bought like 2 cases of this rye
No
because
kidding?
he likes it so much, and the deal, you know, I mean,
We're doing a pick with them in August or September. I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that we can get a double oak rye from these double oak rye picks are like, man, the ones that, they
they're
are.
tasty.
See, I've got the Joseph Magnus up there.
Joseph
I'm
Magnus
super
up
fond
there,
of
yeah.
that. I'm
So
a
one
big
thing I
fan of
don't
Nancy
typically
stuff.
see very, very often is the prideful goat.
I know, right? And I hate that Randy walked away from that. I really do, because I like what they're doing over there. I really like. It's affordable because it's Canadian whiskey. You know, they're putting out decent price points.
Yeah.
And it's just good whiskey.
Good whiskey. You don't see it very often here in this area. I saw it a couple of times, like in Houston. I had better luck in Houston. But as far as like Austin goes, he had a 12-year down here somewhere. Maybe it's up front there.
I see that he's
but-
got the old Overholt, 12 years. These are absolutely fantastic. You already know that I'm a huge Old Grandad fan, but this is basically the rye version of Old Grandad, if you will. And then these Ben Holiday, these single, what is it called? Rickhouse Pride. Those are fantastic. I'm not a huge fan of wheat, but I love what Ben Holiday is doing, man.
Yeah,
else
you
we
never know
got?
what you find on the shelves here. I mean, just
I know, I'm seeing old Carter just
Carter
sticking in
hanging
there.
out right
I think
here.
he said he saw a 13th Colony double oak sitting around somewhere over there earlier.
Yeah.
Were you able to get that on camera, the 13th Colony double oak?
You don't see this much stuff from
Doc
World
Holliday
Whiskey Society
in one store, right?
So he's got like the whole portfolio.
He
here
does.
almost,
I'll
you
agree.
know.
I haven't seen that much in one store.
But yeah, dude, just the shelfers for a
XOs,
long
new
time.
riff.
He had like 18 bottles of Calumet 18 up here.
Oh, really?
$3.99.
Okay.
$3.99 Calumet 18.
Got the JT Mellick here from Louisiana. I'm Louisiana. Dude, so I'm going to tell you right now, there's none of these are store picks. But this is the first chicken cock that I ever had. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. Well, we did a single barrel pick with them, and they house their juice over at Bardstown.
Okay.
And so it's Bardstown juice,
Yeah.
a lot of it. And we just did a pick for them at Cost Plus in Pensacola.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that was fantastic whiskey, and dude, we're talking $40, $50 a bottle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be one
Of
that like.
double oak.
No, this will just be a regular
Gotcha,
one.
gotcha.
It would basically be, it'll be this, but it'll be the store pick version of it.
Okay.
And like this is supposed to look like chicken wire, the embossed like raisins on the, but I went into that pick thinking, guys, I don't want to be negative. Like y'all got me in front of like 60 people here. Y'all want to video it, and like I'm gonna tell you that this is garbage whiskey. It was fantastic whiskey.
That's
It's really
good. That's good.
This is another one I've not grown a love for. I have not found a Balcones or do you say Balcones or Balcones?
Balcones.
Balcones. Okay.
Yeah. So people tend to lean towards Milam and Green.
I like Milam and Green.
Yeah,
I do.
So Milam and Green is sort of one of the other more popular,
Yeah.
smaller Texas brands here.
And
right?
it doesn't have
Triple
that
cask
Texas
one
funk on it.
Does not.
And I
have
got that
Texas
project
funk.
that they did. Marlene sent me the one that aged in Texas
Oh,
versus the
the
one that aged
Texas
in Kentucky.
in Kentucky
Yeah,
one.
and a huge difference in that time frame in
Yeah.
the two. Like the Texas was more my jam. you
Right?
know?
Hey, it put a lot of people's questions or myths to rest, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Same aging.
Really cool
time,
concept.
and- yeah.
All
very
distilled
cool.
in Kentucky, brought it back, aged some here, some there.
Yeah.
It really did.
The Texas heat, man, it does something.
It's
something to
exponential,
things.
man. I keep telling people that. I see that he carries Hard Truth. Hard Truth, something that I'm a huge fan of.
I'm a big Hard
There-
Truth fan myself.
We went there and did a pick as well. Beautiful facility, phenomenal food, and really good whiskey.
I'd love to go. The sweet mash rye is. I have 3 bottles at all times.
Some of their bottle and bonds, don't sleep on those. I have a Mellencamp bottle and bond that is fantastic. I got it from there. Now I tried their their chocolate malt something. That wasn't for me. It just wasn't my jam. But 99% of everything they put out, they're low barrel entry proof, so you're never going to probably ever have a hazmat, just like Michter's, just like Detling. So, a lot of people do that low barrel entry proof. A lot of your old school Wild Turkey and a lot of them did it back in the day, right? So this Lucky 7, this 9 year. So my understanding, this is 9 year Barton at 100 proof. That's exactly right. That's 9 year Barton at 100 proof, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that is really, really good whiskey. I didn't think proofing Barton down would make it better, but it's
this
really
time
good.
it did.
It really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I haven't had too many bad experiences with the Lucky 7. I've gotten to sample quite a few, and they've been pretty solid across the board here. Some of these trails ends right here.
I've never seen that.
Man, yeah, you gotta kind of check on some of these. They had a 10-year that came out not long ago. That was a hazmat one.
Fantastic. Now, are they a company that's distilling their own stuff, or are they sourcing?
I don't know exactly. Let's see here.
It just says produced and bottled by, so I'm assuming that they did not distill it, because it would have said. But it also doesn't say where it was distilled. Gotta love transparency on labels. So I'm gonna say that they're probably sourcing from somewhere. Which
they
is
gotta
okay.
be, yeah.
I've got it's a different one than this. I've got a Lux Double Oak that's older, that is Heaven Hill juice. But I mean, it's way darker than that. But
yeah, that's
it's
pretty
really
light.
good.
That one's a pretty light.
I see that he's got the Redwood Empires, but I don't see any cask strengths there. Like, for somebody just getting into whiskey, weird enough, I would probably tell them to try that Pipe Dream Redwood Empire. And then somebody that's into whiskey and just has never tried it, I would say go get you a cask strength Pipe Dream, because they don't miss for me, man. They're good.
No, they're pretty good.
I've had some people say that the Emerald Giant had missed for him, and a buddy of mine got one that was a little bit off, and they literally swapped it out for him. They were like, send it to us. We want to see if we can figure out what's wrong with it, right? And I had a few people comment on a YouTube video that said, man, I've had some Emerald Giants that just weren't that good. And I'm like, man, I have an Emerald Giant that's fantastic. So apparently there might have been a small botch batch.
And they swapped it out for him?
They did.
That's awesome.
They sent him another bottle, and they sent him a tag and said, send it back to us and let us look into it. And
that's
let
cool.
You know. Yeah. Anything else we need to grab or capture?
If you want to show the tequila.
Yeah, we could. You know,
tequila,
I was going to say I don't, but I know zero about tequila, other than it has to be made in Mexico or it's an agave spirit. That's about all I know.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about tequila. All I know is, like, outside of bourbon, I tried to go Scotch, and I just couldn't get into it.
I can help you out. Don't talk to him, because he's a peated freak.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll make you vomit, and he tells you that's good.
I'm not into that.
He tells you that vomit and Band-Aids is a good thing, and it's not. But I will tell you this: if you get a Highlands or a Speyside Scotch, it's going to lend more to the bourbon palate.
Okay.
And the Glenallachie store picks, 12 years typically? They're 12 years. Dude, dark as motor oil, fantastic, really complex.
I'd love to, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm super basic, very entry level, right? I have a Macallan 12.
That's not a good one to
sherry
try
cask,
with.
you know.
I don't think that's a good one to start with. You like it?
I like that one.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But I've tried a few other ones, and it's just peaty, smoky.
Yeah.
And I can't get behind that. For
supposedly, my lack of knowledge, but what I'm told is it's all about where it comes. If it's Speyside or Highland, they're not gonna, because basically they use the peat to cook it, right? So that flavor of that peat gets in it, I guess, because of the smoke that's coming. You know, peat's like a wet, mossy, like mulch, right? Like the mulch in your flower bed.
Yeah.
And supposedly that's where the word monkey shoulder comes from, or the term.
Oh,
it's because those guys shovel this stuff for so long, for like years, and they get some kind of weird tendonitis in their shoulder. It's called monkey shoulder from shoveling peat all their life. But they use it to heat homes and cook and do a lot of different things. But it's only in that certain regions of Scotland.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so
I just need to try different areas of Scotch then.
So like both sides of this are tequila.
Both sides are tequila, and I know like there is a ton of mezcal, right? Like, he prides themselves in some of the mezcal options that he has here.
This is all your mezcal? Tequila?
Yeah. I think these are mezcals here, yeah.
What's this side over here, mezcal?
Mezcal, yeah.
Okay.
Mezcal, yeah.
Okay, this is all tequila.
Yeah.
So this whole aisle down the left side. Okay.
Yeah. And I can't tell you much about tequila. I don't know a lot about tequila.
Are you seeing any that stick out to you? Because I don't know much about them. I hear what tequila nerds talk about. You know,
Cascaweens, G4, Lalo, Tequila Ocho. A lot of those are your natural 100% spirits.
Okay.
No artificial flavors, nothing odd in them like you find in some of your, popular brand tequilas.
Gotcha.
So my first real sipping experience with some tequila was here, and I was with Kellen from Sip Agave.
Okay.
And Cambio was the first one he introduced me to, which is right down here on the end.
This one?
The Cambio Reposado right here. And
It's a sexy bottle.
yeah, nice bottle, right?
That's a really sexy bottle. I
Great
like
sipper.
that.
It was
It was
great.
good?
It was
Okay.
really good. Really good. Changed my experience with tequila,
Like it.
and kind of opened up my journey into tequila.
That's always fun, man.
Yeah,
For
very
sure.
fun, very fun. So still real novice into it, but yeah, definitely fun to unlock something.
Now I
right?
have had Jaguar, however you want to say that. I've had that was really good. But man, I've had very few tequilas other than, I mean, something that we would put in a margarita or something, some
Right, that's
basic
my
whatever.
sense of tequila, right? Your shots and stuff like
Yes,
that, right?
yeah.
And so that really opened up my mind to tequila, and like some of the labels and bottles, way cooler than like bourbon bottles,
Agreed, agreed.
Like they do some of that clay stuff,
Right.
just so much cooler.
Well,
so.
cool. All right, guys, so there you have it. You guys are in the Austin area. MB Liquor is the place that you've got to come, especially if you're into bourbon and tequila. He's got wine and everything else in here. The store is loaded. Pricing seems to be very fair. I'm very happy that we ran by here and checked it out, and I really appreciate you, man, for going through and telling us about it today.
Oh, my pleasure, man. This is easily one of the best stops in Austin. There are plenty of great stores in Austin, but this one has really started to gain a lot of traction. Bourbon and tequilas, single barrel picks, and most importantly, community, right?
Yeah,
The
I like
community
that.
vibe,
I like that.
yeah,
That's
so-
really cool.
And not a lot of other places you come to, even just out of nowhere. Man, you guys have been hanging out, chilling, drinking, doing store picks with us, right?
Yeah, we come in for, I thought it was going to be a 20-minute stop. We've been here 2 hours and hanging out and enjoying it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
right. So that speaks abundance, I
It
think,
does.
of like what the vibe is
Yeah.
at this store.
Exactly
right.
right. Yeah, we walked in. We were just looking around. They were over there doing the Old Cypress barrel pick. Didn't say a word. Next thing you know, like, hey, you guys want to come over and try this?
Yeah.
So just really cool. So yeah, we really appreciate it, man.
Cool, man. Thank you guys so much for
All right.
stopping in, man.
Cool. Thanks. All right, so maybe this needs to be my new premise, right? So we came in the other day. I told myself I was going to be good. I fell in love with both of these bottles. This is the 8-year Wild Turkey that was rebarreled in an old Buff Turkey barrel. And then this is an 11-year Bean, basically a Booker's. I fell in love with both these bottles, and I left here without them because I was like, I'm going to be good. Slept on it 2 nights and came back, tried it again today. I absolutely loved it, so we're going to grab both of these today. You guys, if you haven't come by MB Liquor and tried some of their store picks, you absolutely need to. They're doing a jam-up job. Gus is helping them, and I think he's doing a great job helping them. So y'all get by here and check them out. Cheers.